Got to get it, Papa.
Rah! Rah! Oh, well, here I am. And I just picked something up. And it's well, let me show you, because you're not gonna believe it. It's a new flavor of Mountain Dew. Yahoo! Once again. Yeah. When I was looking and it's like, looking at the color and everything. I don't know about this one, but it is Mountain Dew, supposedly. I haven't opened it to see yet, but we're gonna find out. But this one, okay, now we're gonna have to hang on for this. I want to read this correctly. And they have an extra challenge on the label up here that I don't think I noticed before. And there's it's like the SpongeBob style, but I'll get to that in a minute. Grab all Baja flavors, enter to win new treasure. So, that's something to think about. Okay, I'm done thinking. But yeah, this is Baja Gold. Oh, and it's Dew. That's pretty much standard. They're all Dew. But it has a blast of natural and artificial pineapple flavor. There you go. Because it's natural and artificial. It contains 0% juice, so you don't have to worry about that. Between the artificial flavor and no juice in it, it's probably going to be pretty good. But I'm making a SpongeBob connection because they have a scuba diver, well, like the old kind of diver there, if you can see that, with his helmet on and everything. And there's pineapples floating all around him. And he's got a King Neptune spear thing on there, you know, a trident, and a treasure chest down at the bottom. If you got an eagle eye, you can spot that treasure chest. So, without any further ado, see, get it? A Dew, Mountain Dew. Okay. Oh, that was sounded good. It's got a nice aroma, a nice, what do they call it? A nice nose or something like that. People that are all snooty and smell that stuff. So let's try it. It's just a color that bothers me. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do taste the pineapple. It is pineapple-y. And here comes a train too. Can you hear that? I hear those wheels are rolling. It's going down the track. But the other thing, that is good. Okay, yeah, I'm not even finished my review. Train got me all confused. But I might have to try to find the treasure. And then, but yeah, the gold flavor, despite the interesting color, it's pretty good. Tastes all right. You know, when I first got it, I thought, well, it looks like I just going in for my drug test again. But that's okay. But here's where I'm at, me. It's Mikey's in Estherwood, Louisiana. They have all kind of good food here. And they also have, well, it's good food too. They got that crispy crunch chicken. And they got some of that Hunt Brothers pizza that people like to eat and stuff. So it's like, Mikey's got all kind of good stuff. They got good boudin and cracklings and sausage and the prepared meat and stuff like that. That's a big thing around these parts. And look at that. Oh, yeah, I got me a burger, a smoked hamburger. And I never tried that before, so I thought, well, let me try it today. So here I am, and I'm trying it out. And now I get my burger, I wanted to be able to taste it good, so I got my burger pretty plain. It's just got some, I had them add cheese, and I had them put some mayonnaise on it, and that's about it. I don't confuse the issue with all kinds of greenery and stuff. So yeah, well, look at that. Now that's a nice, look, here's my hand for scale. And that's a nice looking cheeseburger there. But the patty is smoked. It's not just slapped on the grill and they rub it around and they grease like some of them fast food things. It's like, it's good burger. It smells delicious. I'm starting to drool. That is good. That's a good burger. Made to order, made fresh. Because they grind that meat. That's some good stuff. Another winner. I'll try to eat, not spit food everywhere. But yeah, in case you're wondering where Estherwood is, it's on Highway 90, right through Louisiana, the southern southwest part of Louisiana. And it's more convenient than you could think about, because Interstate 10 runs right along where Highway 90 runs, just a couple of miles north of here. And there happens to be an exit that you can take off. I'm using my hands, but I have my hand way over here. And look at this. How you like these directions? It has an exit that you can take off of Interstate 10 and come south. And I think there's a sign for it. You come south, and guess what? I'm gonna have to show you what I'm talking about, because there's a little surprise. When you come in south, you have to cross a river, and then you right here in Estherwood, and you get to Mikey's. So, this is good. So I'll give you some adventure. And for Estherwood, there's a lot of ands. But there's also a very highly visible landmark, at least for now, just across the train tracks from Mikey's. I'll show you that in just a second. This is good. This is very, very good. And look at this. This is the landmark I was telling you about. Well, this is the bottom of it. Back in them trees, in that tree right there, the big oak tree, you might see some kind of pipe looking things. And look at that. Except for the rain, watch. Ooh, there we go. Yep, that's the world famous Estherwood water tower. And it's shaped like kind of like a rocket and stuff. It's very old, and I don't know how long it's going to be around, but it's pretty cool. It is a relic of the past, and it's right across. This is there's a park over here, and there's like a running track and stuff, and over there behind the giant finger is where Mikey's is. So you kind of orient it, but if you see this, you're real close. look that! That's the water tower. And I'm coming from the south. I come from a different direction right now, just to show y'all. Oh, and look, there are train tracks. Woo! And look in front of me. There's Mikey's itself, all ready for you to go in and get you some delicious food. So hurry up there. They got Hunt Brothers Pizza. They got that crispy, crunchy chicken and all the other good stuff, like a smoked hamburger, like what I had. So do that. Now, in case you didn't know, that there is the pontoon bridge that goes to Estherwood. And so when you take off the interstate and you're coming down here, you're gonna see that, and you can pass on that just like that car just did. But we're gonna pass on it too, so hang on. Get ready, okay? You almost ready? You ready? You're not ready. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. I pulled off on the side a little bit. And you can only go 5 miles an hour on here or your wheels fly off. So hang on. Look out. And see, the water's down a little bit, so it's a little bit lower, but not too much. And you go down and look that. Oh, you hit the big bump. You can see the water. And there's some people waiting for me because it's a 1-lane bridge too. So what you think of that, you? You just went over the pontoon bridge. Hot dog. That's another exciting Look That exclusive. Yes, you got to pass over a pontoon bridge. Anybody even having any clue as to what I'm talking about when I say pontoon bridge? Well, for the answer, you could go back to the history, and back in like World War II, when they were you know, destroying stuff and attacking the Germans and all that kind of stuff in Europe and all. Sometimes they would get to a river and they would stop and say, "Hey, look that! Somebody blew the bridge up. Must have been the Germans. Doggone it, it's gonna slow us down." Somebody would step up and say, "It's not slowing us down. We're gonna put up a pontoon bridge," or put down a pontoon bridge. Anyway, it's a temporary bridge in wartime, and it basically floats on the water. And you build a little ramp to get on it and to get off of it, and then you lay the pieces on the water, and it floats, and there you go. And that bridge is a pontoon bridge. It actually floats on the water. That's why when I went on it, it dropped down a little bit, because the river's about normal. Sometimes the river's low and it goes down way far. And if it goes down too much, they have to close the bridge, because the angle to get down onto it and to get back up off of it it's hard for some vehicles to make it. They get all stuck in everything and scrape their bottoms and all. And there's one thing you don't want, it's a scraped bottom. So, but now you know what a pontoon bridge is, and there ain't very many of those left around. So, well, here I am, and I'm in the outskirts of Jennings, Louisiana, right off the interstate. And I came to see something a little different. Heard about it. It's been a long time since I came and looked at this, but it's changed up. They got some new stuff and that kind of ting, and there's even some destruction going on behind me. I'm gonna find something out about it. I think I know what it is, but it could be pretty exciting. But let's see, where am I? I'm gonna consult the let me consult the measuring pole over here to find out where I'm at. Yep, I know where I'm not in Houston or oh, Jennings. Okay, right on top of the Alligator there. And Francais is a little further away. But look that, look them. They're welcoming us with a little banner for the Jeff Davis Tourist Commission, and there's a little Cajun house over here. And like I said, that's a destruction going on. And there's a bell, but there's no bats in it right now. And but we're gonna go see what's in here, because this is the Gator Chateau. That's right. Let's go see.
Yeah, they got some local reading material so you can figure out where you want to go and stuff. But look back there through those windows. The back of the building, that's the alligator room. And there's some stuff over here too. But let's go see. Okay, I checked in, so I'm able to go. All right. Oh, and look them. They're just kind of floating around right now. There's a whole bunch of them. Look back there, watch it. Here's my hand for scale. And the other thing is, you look back there, there's a bunch floating around. They're congregating. I think they're planning something. I think they're gonna plan something. Good size. That's not wrestling size though. They got to be bigger to make it worthwhile to wrestle. And they don't really wrestle them here. Hey, look, there's some hiding back there. So it's pretty much the same way?
Yes.
Oh wait, I'm too high. Look at that. What's this one's name?
This was Clovis. We have their nails painted, so that's kind of how we tell their name.
Oh, okay.
He's a year and a half. It's kind of rubbing off.
That's Clovis, like Clovis crawfish.
Yes.
That's his cousin, I guess. They're friends, I bet.
Yeah.
He's very calm.
Oh yeah. He's the calmest one out of all of them.
Really?
Yes, he's been helping them.
He's just hanging out. He's looking out the window though. And watch his head turn as he's looking out. He's like, man, I want to go run around out there. That is cool. He is cool. Richard Clovis. About how old is he?
He's a year and a half.
A year and a half.
The two older ones are a year and a half, and the two smaller ones are about 6 months.
Okay. About how old do they get before y'all say, well, it's not too good to hold them anymore?
Well, they get about a foot every year, so once they turn about 6 or 7, that's whenever they start having eggs and things like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They'll come pick them up and bring them to Rock and while they're there.
Uh-huh. Well, that's cool. Oh, there's somebody out there now. It's just the calmest thing. You would think they would wiggle and they,
The little ones do, but they're used to it at this point.
Uh-huh. There you go. Good. Yeah, they got a separate little deal over here. That's where Clovis lives for right now. There he is. And they wait in there till they come visit. And here's the name chart. Right there, the Banjo, Clovis, Tiffy, and Garçon. Now, were all the ones down in the pond that they used to be a holding size?
Yes, these have all been held before.
Okay.
The oldest one is Babette. She's right there in the middle. She's 5 and a half.
Uh-huh. And they like to hang around on top of the turtle, huh?
Oh, yeah. Turtle's name's Pierre. He's 86 now.
86 years old, Pierre down there underneath all the turtle, underneath all the alligators. But yeah, those all used to be the holding alligators until they got a little bit too big. We're coming up. But this is cool. They got it pretty good in here.
Oh yeah, they look good.
See, right here, there used to be a replica of the first oil well in this area. And it was wooden, like the old ones. If you ever seen any of those movies, that I'll put the name of it down at the bottom. But in that movie, they had like the wooden derricks that went up. They went way up high and everything. And that's what this kind of rig this was. And it was actually moved out here years ago from in town, inside Jennings. And they moved it here and got it all ready to go and all. And a couple of years ago, a hurricane destroyed it. Basically knocked it down. So they are rebuilding it, or rebuilding the replica of it. So you'll be able to come see that one day. Apparently pretty soon, because it's coming together. And it's quite possible they're going to have some of those electric car charging stations over here. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, they're building pieces of it, and they go put that together. That's gonna look pretty cool pretty soon. I'm gonna have to come back and look at it. Look, in this picture you can kind of see one in the background. It's not really a picture though. But see the derrick in the background there. The oil pioneers. That's what did it for a lot of Louisiana. But that's like the structure of it going together. And it's got all the big bolts and everything on the joints and the metal plates that hold it together. Reproducing all that. The only thing different is that they didn't have concrete pads to build them on back in the day. So. But this is pretty cool. And if you can read some French, you can read this. Look that, pause that if you can read that, you. But otherwise, it's like camping out here and stuff like that. You can take a little break from the ride on the interstate, come out here. And look that. If you do some fishing, you can do a little fishing out here. If you do some fishing, that is. So that's pretty cool. We can see if we can see some fish, but first I'm going to the little island, and go enjoy the jungle over here on the island with all the cypress tree and all the cypress knees down there. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know what a cypress knee was, it's in little pointed tings that stick up out the ground. That's kind of like the beginning of a tree, I think, something like that. It comes out of the roots they grow, because that's the actual tree there. Oh, and look that. I found something in the bushes. It's not a big tie. It's not going to come out and get me, I don't think. Unless I get in the wrong spot. Back this way, you can see they got a cool fountain squirting all over the place. And right behind that, all them cars passing, that's the interstate. Interstate 10. Coast-to-coast interstate. I think it's the southernmost coast-to-coast interstate. And there's the Gator Chateau. And the little Cajun house that's got the offices in it. And then where the oil derrick's gonna pop up again one day. Ooh, look what came out. If I had saved some of my hamburger, no, I wouldn't share it. I wouldn't share it. Not even with that. I would. No, that hamburger was too good. Maybe a little piece of the bun. But yeah, it's busy working on its feathers. It's got an itch or something. But there's a few out here. This must be Duck Island, because I see another duck back here. Let's see. I see another one back here behind that tree, kind of. Look, see that? Look that. Uh-oh. Look that. Oh, this one's taking off. Well, it went behind the tree. Where you wasn't going to see him? You gonna go visit? It has a little secret place to go through. Watch, let's follow him. goes. It's a secret spot. Look, he's going through this little trail. If I can go through there, I'll be able to find him. Oh, there's a bunch back there. This is a looked at exclusive. The secret of the duck trail. And then they go and swim around under the bushes and stuff. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch coming out. Man, I didn't see all that going in there. And here comes another. Looked at. Check back soon for more looked at. Alright.